How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of FUD TV. I'm your host, Elio Trades, and today we're going to be talking about what the FUD is going on and why your Bitcoin keeps dropping. The 3 reasons why your Bitcoin are dropping, coming up right after this. How's it going, y'all? Welcome back. We're going to talk about reason number 1 why your Bitcoin is dropping. So we see here that we're on the Bitcoin charts, and we see that it just plummeted down here from a market cap of $18 billion, $19 billion, all the way down to $12 billion. Wow. Oh wait, guys, sorry. No, this isn't this year. This was 2017. Let me fix this, guys. So after we had this run up here in November, wow, it was a crazy run up all after Thanksgiving in November. We almost doubled our price here, guys. We went from, from 4.8 million, 100 million, or a billion rather, to almost 7 billion. Wait, no, that was 2016. So let's get over here to 2018 here, where we see, okay, so we ran all the way up in November here, and then we really came down all the way from 329 billion all the way down here to $147 billion as a market cap. Right, that's a little under 40. That's a little under 50%. We're in the 40-something% of our all-time high as market cap and price. I'd say this is pretty right on with the normal Chinese Lunar New Year cycles. We see every year around Chinese Lunar New Year, the Chinese market pulls out. A lot of them pull into fiat currency and start investing or buying gifts for their family, planning trips and vacations. This is a very normal cycle. We've seen it each and every year. And that's what causes the sort of vacuum sort of effect in the Bitcoin market, where all of a sudden the Chinese investors are really just not active during January and early February. Now, that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is that this is some FUD. FUD created by big banks. JP Morgan just announced that they're going to restrict, so that they're no longer going to allow users to buy Bitcoin on credit card, along with Bank of America and some other big players. What this means is that they're saying, we don't believe that people will be able to pay this back. We think that people are exposing themselves to too much risk by buying Bitcoin on credit, and we're no longer going to give Bitcoin that credit as an asset that you can pay back. So essentially what they're doing is they're playing your parents here and telling them, no, you can't invest that in Bitcoin. We all know that banks are the target of a decentralized financial system. We all know that people like Jamie Dimon are people who are losing their power day by day with these decentralized exchanges sweeping across the world. We know that the banks are going to be scared, and them putting these rules in place is honestly not surprising at all. You don't need a bank credit card when you can attach your Cash App right to your bank account and buy Bitcoin right from the app. So we see while some players are trying to protect what they're doing, they're trying to protect their current stick in the mud, as you see with the banks. First of all, if you read something on CNBC, just go ahead and take it with a grain of salt. Just saying. CNBC has been by far, in my opinion, the most crooked and salacious and unreliable as far as their reporting. That's an aside. But this is some FUD caused by some big banks, and rightfully so. People are starting to see cracks in the Bitcoin armor, just as it has happened before. But if we can compare this Bitcoin downtrend to any Bitcoin downtrend in the past 5 to 8 to 10 years, what are we going to see? Every downtrend is followed by an uptrend. So I wouldn't say that this Bitcoin downtrend is evidence of anything, and that these FUDs that you're seeing spread around by the banks are evidence of anything else. And then finally, reason number 3, this is not a very sexy reason. I know people don't like this reason very much, but the reason is just that the Bitcoin price is overextended. We're going to look at Bitcoin's all-time chart here, and we see that since November here, we just see such staggering growth since November, that in the all-time chart here, it looks like, whoa, right in the last month, we've just spiked. And it's awesome to see, and everyone wants us to keep going, but we just have to be real about what the curve and the growth pattern of Bitcoin really is. Not what we wish it was, not what we hope will happen when the global dominoes start falling for cryptocurrencies, but what the growth pattern has been and what it's capable of sustaining. So I think the unsexy final answer here is that Bitcoin just grew a little bit too fast, and it needs to return down to earth. That's what we're seeing happen. Hopefully, as the Chinese market comes back in, we can see the market start to really recover behind a cheaper, more balanced price in Bitcoin and a more reasonable price in Bitcoin. And then you'll see the blossoming of all of these sort of economies with the Bitcoin price going up and the Ethereum price going up and all our sort of main staple coins. But that's just it, is there's been a little bit of overextension and exhaustion and buyer fatigue, and there hasn't been enough growth for all of the new attention and all of the new weak hands in the market. We're seeing a lot of people who just don't know what they're doing, don't understand the timetable they should be hodling for, and don't understand that crypto comes with its highs and its lows. So that's it, the 3 reasons why your Bitcoin is dropping today. Please tell me what you think about this review. Let me know in the comments below. I'm super excited to know what your guys' thought is about this whole crypto crash. That's my whole analysis on it. There's obviously more nuance that I haven't included, but I wanted to keep this video very short and very to the point. So I'm your host, Elio Trades. This has been another episode of FUD TV. We're your friends through the FUD. Where's John McAfee with the pump when you need him? If you want this McAfee shirt, head to this link below to FUDclothing.com. We got you all laced up on all the newest gear in the crypto space. Once again, Elio Trades out.